Our first award tonight is Race Organiser of the Year. Let's take a look at the nominees in action.
Race Organiser of the Year. The nominees are Maindy Flyers Youth Cycling Club for the British Cycling National Youth Circuit Series Round 5, Abergavenny Road Club for the British Cycling National Cyclocross Championships, Richard Hopkins and team for the NFTO Junior Tour of Wales.
It's always a privilege to get involved in the National Youth Circuit Series because you get to see the lots and lots of the best kids riding in Britain. So many young riders want to get involved racing at a higher level, and to have the opportunity to ride in the centre of Cardiff around such a fantastic landmark was a really good opportunity to get involved, so couldn't resist really. We've got a really super team of volunteers. They work so hard, not just for races and events, but all the way through the year. And then we've got people who've been doing the same support for the events for a long time, gear checking and signing on and refreshments. We like to create a challenging programme, so whether it's a crit race, whether it's a track omnium or a championship, we like to make the programme a challenge for the young riders. And maximise the opportunity that they've got to race at that particular event. Because of the location, it really was quite a privilege to be involved in such a monumental race. Being bolted onto the Bellathon, it made for a fantastic weekend.
Well, it's the second time we've put on the National Championships. We put it on several years ago. As a club, I think we've grown in terms of our experience and our expertise in putting on cyclocross events. And as a club, we really have to ask our members if they're willing to put in their time. So we have to find out if we can get 100 or so of our members to put in several days' work to put up the course, to help marshal it on the day, and then also the less exciting bit, which is taking it all down again at the end. I think what we demonstrated this year was how resourceful we can be, and by using all of our best connections, we managed to get S4C to broadcast live from the race, and some of our members who are Welsh speakers to actually help them with the commentating on that as well. So we're really proud and chuffed to have the TV broadcasting. First time it was broadcasted on TV live since the 1980s, I think. Well, we were very keen to put on races at the same time in the same location with the same atmosphere for the younger members of cycling in Wales. So we put on an under-12s race, with the same commentators, the same atmosphere, and we put that on here. So they were able to start experiencing what it might be like for them in terms of taking part in a major national cycling event. We want to encourage our cyclists to not just race in Wales, but to race across the United Kingdom.
I've been involved in the race. 1998 was the first one I did, so it's quite frightening now to think that next year there'll be riders who weren't born the first time I did it. But yeah, I got involved just doing the results and then judging, and then a few years ago became sort of unofficial assistant at Talbot Thrush, who was organising the race then. I mean, we have a core team of about 10-12 people who we meet through the year, and so all of them do such a good job, such a great group of people who come in from outside, not only the commissaires, but the marshals and the NEG too. And because we're all there over sort of 3 or 4 days over August Bank Holiday, it's a really great team, and everyone works together so well. We look back through the race's history now, and you see people like David Miller and Geraint Thomas, Mark Cavendish. None of those riders knew when they were doing the junior tour what they were going to become. So it's really interesting now when you see how they've progressed, and when you see how the Eddie Dunbars and the Scott Davises and the Hugh Carthys of the last few years have moved forward. You just know every year that the standard of competition steps up. So it's only a matter of time now before one of the riders who graduates through the Junior Tour of Wales is going to win the Tour de France. I'm sure of that.
Well, to present this award, I'd like to welcome to the stage from the Welsh Cycling Competition and Events Safety Commission, Chris Landon. I'm sure you'll agree they were all worthy nominees there, but of course there can only be one winner, and the winner is Abergavenny Road Club. Congratulations. And if we could ask our runners up to come to the stage as well. They are the Maindy Flyers and Richard Hopkins and his team. Big round of applause for them, too. Well, great to have so many of you on the stage. Before I let you go, can I just ask, what's it like to win this award tonight?
Well, I think it's fantastic that the club have won it, and I know there's only 5 of us on stage, but it could have been 50 really, because it was a collective effort. So, you know, on behalf of all of the Abergavenny Road Cub, we're very grateful to receive this award.
Well, congratulations, and congratulations to the nominees as well. Thank you all very much.